Have you ever wondered who laid the foundations of the music we enjoy today? Who were the pioneers of the Renaissance period, and how did they shape the future of music? These questions take us back to a time of artistic and intellectual blossoming, known as the Renaissance. This period witnessed the emergence of some of the greatest composers, who pushed the boundaries of music and gave birth to new genres. So, let's dive into the world of Renaissance music and meet the maestros who revolutionized it. Our musical journey begins with the inventor of the opera, Jacopo Peri. Born in Rome in the mid-16th century, Peri moved to Florence, where he became a part of the intellectual circle that gave birth to opera. A man of many talents, he was not only a composer, but also a singer, instrumentalist, and music teacher. The first opera, Daphne, was his creation, a melodious blend of poetry and music. It was a revolutionary concept in its time, seeking to recreate the emotional intensity of ancient Greek dramas. Sadly, only fragments of Daphne have survived, but its influence is undeniable. Peri's greatest contribution was in the development of monody, a style of music where a solo voice dominates over the accompaniment, providing a clear and expressive melody. This was a significant shift from the polyphonic music of the time and played a pivotal role in the evolution of dramatic music. Peri's pioneering work in opera opened a new chapter in music, paving the way for other composers to explore and expand. Next, we meet Orlando di Lasso, a polyphonic maestro who composed over 2,000 works in his lifetime. A true master of the art, Lasso's creativity knew no bounds. His repertoire was as diverse as it was vast, ranging from madrigals and motets to masses, and even some pioneering work in the realm of secular music. At the heart of Lasso's genius was his unparalleled mastery of polyphony. He skillfully wove together multiple melodic lines, creating a rich tapestry of sound that was both complex and harmonious. This intricate technique gave his compositions a depth and texture that was truly groundbreaking for the time. Yet Lasso's music was more than just an auditory feast. It also reflected the humanistic values of the Renaissance. His works often explored themes of love, beauty, and the human condition, adding an emotional depth that was deeply resonant with his audience. Through his vast and varied body of work, Lasso brought a new level of emotional depth and expressiveness to music. Our journey continues with Heinrich Schütz, a composer who served as a bridge between the Renaissance and the Baroque periods. Born in Germany in the late 16th century, Schütz would go on to shape the soundscape of his homeland, all while drawing inspiration from his Italian contemporaries. As a young man, Schütz traveled to Venice, where he studied under the renowned composer Gabrieli. This experience profoundly influenced his work, leading him to fuse the rich polyphony of the Italian Renaissance with the more reserved traditional styles of German music. The result was a unique and beautiful synthesis that resonated deeply within the German musical tradition. Yet, Schütz's true genius lay in his innovative use of choral and orchestral forces. His mastery of these elements allowed him to create music of striking emotional depth and complexity, thereby setting the stage for the dramatic, highly expressive music that would come to define the Baroque period. With his innovative use of choral and orchestral forces, Schütz paved the way for the dramatic music of the Baroque period. Now let's turn to Claudio Monteverdi, a revolutionary figure who pushed the boundaries of musical expression. Monteverdi's genius lies in his role as a transitional figure, bridging the gap between the Renaissance and the Baroque periods. He was a pioneer in the development of modern opera, with his masterpiece Orfeo heralding a new era of dramatic storytelling through music. But his innovations didn't stop at opera. Monteverdi was also a trailblazer in his use of harmony and orchestration, introducing new techniques that added depth and emotional resonance to his works. He wasn't afraid to break the rules, and in doing so, he changed the game. Monteverdi's daring innovations transformed the musical landscape, setting the stage for the Baroque era. Our journey concludes with Thomas Luis de Victoria, a mystic whose music is imbued with deep spiritual intensity. Born in Spain, Victoria's life was a symphony of faith and music. He was not just a composer, but also a dedicated priest, his devotion shaping the spiritual richness of his compositions. His work is a testament to the deep bond between music and the divine, a connection he nurtured throughout his life. He is best known for his Requiem Mass, an ethereal piece that takes listeners on a transcendent journey. His music, profound and deeply moving, resonates with the spiritual fervor of the Renaissance. Through his profound and deeply moving works, Victoria brought the Renaissance period to a sublime close,